Realtors are all the same. Realtors control the prices. Anyone can sell a house. They'll say anything they want just to make the sale. Well, I'm here to debunk a lot of the myths that there are about realtors, the money that we make, and just our industry in general. Let me get right into it. Number one is realtors control home prices. This is actually the funniest one from a realtor's perspective. You get keyboard warriors on Facebook comments, in YouTube comments that are pretty upset at the house prices because they often can't afford a house. And I do feel for them, but it's so far from the truth. How often do you see a house sitting for 8 months, a year with a high price because it's overpriced? If we controlled the prices, that house would be sold, right? We wouldn't let it sit that long for our clients. And that's not often the advice that we're giving. That is a huge myth. Number two is realtors make easy money. And all we do is open doors, bring people through the property, and bam, a commission check pops up. That's really far from the truth. So we accompany our clients to every showing. If we're selling a house, we spend thousands of dollars prepping, getting the house ready, and marketing the property. Sometimes if a house doesn't sell for any reason, I've spent $4,000 to $5,000 on that listing and I just lose that money. So we have a ton of expenses as well. All the driving, the gas, my car's electric, so I'm saving a little bit and that's why I went there. But it's not easy money at all. Will we get an easy deal once in a while? Someone calls you up, hey, first house that we see, we get. Yes, but that's very rare. Number three, all realtors are the exact same. Again, so far from the truth. Everyone has different personalities. There's a lot of good realtors out there, and sometimes you just mesh better with someone than someone else. And then the experienced ones versus part-time realtors. The experienced ones, this is what we do all day long. I'm sitting here, I look at the stats every single day. What's selling? What's new on the market? I'm following the market super close so that when I'm working with a buyer, I'm telling them, hey, this is exactly what you need to offer on this house. This is exactly what you need to list your house at. Give them the confidence that they're making the right decision. It's the biggest purchase of someone's life. So you want a realtor that is different from everyone else, that's obsessed with it. Number four, realtors make a ton of money. It's like any industry. You have a select few, the high performers that are really obsessed, that work really hard, that can make a lot of money in real estate. But in Sudbury, let me give you the average. 6 sales a year. So there's just over 450 agents, 6 sales. What does that translate to? About $30,000, maybe $35,000. But then you have expenses, you have your board fees, your brokerage fees. So what are you really left with? And that's the average. I know there's a lot of part-time realtors, some people that are retired that still have their license, but that's just to give you an idea. And then you'll have the top performers like in any industry, right? That are doing really well and your potential to make a lot of money is there. Number five, realtors only care about making a sale. While that could be true for some, others really see it as a long-term business and a long-term gain, right? So if you're just looking at the sale and you make someone overpay or you force them into a deal, then they're not happy, things happen with their home, that's plenty of referrals that you're probably not getting. It's an unhappy client, so that just doesn't sit right? You have to go to bed knowing that a client is not happy. That's like the worst feeling. It's happened randomly to me where, no house is perfect, so something happens to them right after they move in and you feel terrible. You feel like, is there a way that we could have prevented this? But if you're really thinking of this as the long term, like I want to be in the business 20 years, if I just care, I need to care about what the person wants. I know that maybe in 5 years, they're going to come to me and be like, Tristan, I want to sell my house. We want to buy a bigger house. If I gave them the wrong advice and we overpaid, how hard is it going to be for me to say, hey, you need to list your house lower than we paid, right? You're going to be losing money if you want to step up. I don't want to have that conversation in 5 years. So I'm always going to give you the best advice possible. So there's the 5 myths about realtors that people always say that I kind of just laugh and chuckle at. So I'm Tristan Ritchie from Lake City Realty. I help people buy and sell here in the Sudbury region. We don't do rentals, but I can put you in touch with some people that do rentals if that's what you're looking for. So that's just a little bit of myth debunking, and I'll see you guys in the next video.